Today, we live in a very liberal atmosphere. Morals have declined at an alarming rate. For example, the world not only accepts homosexuality, but even promotes it. TV is just one of the means by which the world uses. Also, teachers, peers, books, magazines, and even the medical professionals place their seals of approval upon homosexual lifestyles. But as Christians, we do not live by the world's standards, but God's. So what does the Bible have to say about all of this? If you would, turn with me to Romans chapter 1, verses 26 through 27. Again, that's Romans chapter 1, verses 26 through 27. That is why God gave them up to disgraceful sexual appetites, for both their females changed the natural use of themselves into one contrary to nature. And likewise, even the males left the natural use of the female, and became violently inflamed in their lust towards one another. Males with males, working what is obscene, and receiving in themselves the full recompense which was due for their error. Here, Paul specifically condemned both male and female homosexuality. He condemned homosexual practices as unnatural and obscene. Thus, Paul made it plain that God disapproves of homosexual acts. And also turn with me to 1 Timothy chapter 1, 10 and 11. Again, that's 1 Timothy chapter 1, verses 10 and 11. Fornicators, men who lie with males, kidnappers, liars, false swearers, and whatever other thing is in opposition to the helpful teachings according to the glorious good news of the happy God, with which I was entrusted. So again, Paul states that God disapproves of homosexual acts. In verse 10, it states that men who lie with men are in opposition to the helpful teachings of God. And as Christians, we want to do anything that's in opposition to Jehovah. And now, turn with me to Jude, verse 7. Again, that's Jude, verse 7. So to Sodom and Gomorrah, and the cities about them, after they, in the same manner as the foregoing ones, had committed fornication excessively, and gone out after flesh as unnatural use, are placed before us as a warning example by undergoing judicial punishment of everlasting fire. Those ungodly people perished because of their homosexual lifestyles. So the Bible's viewpoint on this is crystal clear. But some in our territory might respond to this by saying that the Bible's viewpoint is simply outdated. But when we think about it, who knows our physical, our mental, our emotional, and our spiritual makeup better than our God Jehovah, who created us? God made these laws to benefit us, and it shows honor to Jehovah and benefits ourselves when we abide by them.
Thank you very much, dear Chris. You know, some might be amazed at watching the young ones in the school. I'm not, but you just handled that so well. I was wondering how you were going to be able to provide warmth and feeling to such a serious topic, but you did, and you did that when you first come on the platform. and spoke to the audience to get us ready for it. So I saw that you expressed emotion about what you were talking about, yet you were excited about it and providing information that we could use. And I could see the facial expression that you showed and the mannerisms. All of that was in line with showing us warmth at the same time with a very serious topic, being able to show that feeling of what important information to your audience. Excellent job with that. We appreciate that. We'd like to thank all who had part in the school tonight, and we look forward to next week for those who have parts.